Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm here today on this very small lot in Hanford because I have fallen into a family gameplay hole with the release of the newest pack, and I thought, let's get out of there. And I thought, why not build a tiny home farm? So I chose the rental lot and I will make it a tiny home. And that tiny home is supposed to be a functional farm. So maybe farm part here, living part here. Fuck me. No, square isn't gonna work. Damn, that's so tiny though. What to do? Trying to get a sort of layout done that makes this seem more structured. I do be struggling though. I mean, this looks to be a house at least, so I'm going with this floor plan. Maybe the windows can be white. Change of plan, I need a wall color first. How about this one? I need to find windows that match the other window, the door, and the wall. That works. Oh, that works better. That's the standard swatch even. Okay, that was quicker than I thought. Picking the wall color first really worked for me. Let's go with a little fox. No window there, but like a bookshelf or a fireplace or something. Fireplace would be nice, actually. I am unsure about the bedroom arrangement, so I'll leave the window situation for later. Why does the wood color not match? I would like to have kitchen and living space separated simply because it's truer to the farmhouse style, but I don't think we can do this. The space is just too small. Knowing me though, this will still be an exceptionally expensive kind of home. Okay. Roof done for now, at least we have a roof. So this is a small space, which means instinct says go light on the wall colors. However, what if we don't? Maybe this is a good compromise. It looks farmhousey, but it's not too loud. Grabbing the colors from the fireplace. I do somewhat wish these had the cupboards on the other side. I put move objects on so I can have this here. I mean, it's clipping a little when you move the camera, but it's not really bothering me. I like this more because I can get more seating in. I made the bathroom really small. I'll bet that's gonna come back to haunt me. It's a bit fancy, yes, but it has the best top to match the others. If we get it in silver, it's not that fancy. Oh, it's pink too, that matches perfect. Maybe a bit tight with the door. Do I want 2 seats, maybe? It makes the space seem larger, but way less structured. I do wonder about TV or computer, like anything electronic. Do I even know where to put that? Well, we do need some entertainment. I'm gonna place books for sure. I would like a computer. 3 books, that's your entertainment, so have fun. Right next to the water is a great place for music. Electronic devices love water. Why can I place this, but not that? It's dumb. Putting move objects back on. Can this be placed here? No. Can it be placed anywhere? Jesus Christ. Sometimes these boxes make no sense. Will you slot to anything? Okay, fine. I will simply hide the fact that it's flying. We absolutely need a fire alarm in this room. We have multiple fire sources. Let's go on to the bedroom so I can see what the window situation is. Of course we need a bed. That much is easy. Would I use this one? Or maybe the new one? Oh, that's some potential here. Yeah, I will use that one. Living on a farm doesn't have to mean everything's completely outdated. In my case, I just wanted to look fitting to a farm. Can be modern. In general, I do enjoy it more when we mix modern stuff with old-fashioned stuff. I have a little bit of a reuse gene that wants to take old things and keep them and not necessarily throw them out. I also like some modern energy, and I do think it's more realistic if we mix and match, because not everyone is constantly buying new stuff, or never buying new stuff for that matter. This should all seem very practical though, because when you have a farm and a tiny home, you really cannot afford to not be very, very practical and efficient about your space. You have a lot of practical needs and very little room for them. Bringing in the minty color from the wallpaper a little bit better. Can we give the dog a bed here? It's very impractical. Maybe it's just a small dog? If we do it like this, I absolutely want windows to this side. And maybe the smaller ones. Yeah, perfect. A little more natural light. Won't hurt. Another bathtub. We do have a dog, which means we do have to bathe the dog, which means we need a bathtub. We also need a shower, because we need to be quick. We have a lot to do. We have a farm to run, which means we need a combo. Thinking the new one, even though it's very expensive, but I like it. I'm just a little afraid it might be too modern. I'm also afraid that I don't know where to place the rest of the stuff. We could try and pull it all out one. But that does look dumb. I'm not happy with this. Would I be happy with a normal corner here? Here, yeah. There, no. Okay. This is starting to be complicated. Oh, that's making it worse. What if we bring it one in and out, in and out? I'm trying so many things right now. But now this room is so huge. And now it's so small. I can't win. Maybe now that needs to be different. This is so hard. Don't even understand why it shouldn't be so hard. Tiny home farm. Whoa! What the... I have the fullest inventory. Okay, this layout seems to make more sense. It's a bit counterintuitive to take room from the living space and then the living space feels bigger, but it does for some reason. The bedroom feels smaller, but still cozy enough. Also with the bedroom layout, I just decided this is a single person living here, because we only have room for one nightstand, which means this is just one person taking care of the whole farm. Now back to whether or not this is too fancy. Trying to find the least fancy version of it. With little stickers is a good start, but it's very, very pink. Green. Green is interesting, but it does have the modern chevron tiles. Maybe I stick with the green. Now, do I need to use the chevron tiles now? Because of the bathtub? That's the question. And the other question is, can I match the green? Somehow. Not with tiles, it seems. Or can I? That doesn't work, I need something white. Crap, I really think. Or maybe... Is this enough to only go chevron there? Does that remotely work? For some reason I think yes. But it shouldn't work, but it does somehow. People are definitely wondering if I'm insane or if I'm blind now. But I do think it works. If I stop thinking it works, I can still change it. Does combine the white and the black and the orange and the green and the beige. I don't know, it works. Does the new one match the green? It does. It's another pretty modern thing. If I place that here, the modern stuff may be less misplaced because it's carried over a little bit and happens in several places in this room, which means the toilet needs to go in front of the bath. I'm looking for a little bit of storage for the bathroom. Or maybe this one. It has shapes that match the wall, kind of. Stick with it for now. Semi-happy. Okay, we can decorate the interior now and then later go outside. We need a rug. This is alright. The keys we need, and we need the jackets. This gardener looking hat is perfect. Since this is so small, we can go with the light switches again. This time it's not hurting anyone. Apropos light. Do I want a standing light here next to the couch? Can generally fix the light situation here. Oh, that's working well. Okay. Plants. We need plants. What's a farm without plants? Hiding the ugly fire alarm. I think these DIY containers are kind of cool for a space like this. Okay, little plant corner. Do your thing. Brighten the room. I also want to take some photographs for the walls, because I think that's pretty. I'm gonna take the pictures later with my sim. And that will probably, hopefully, work beautifully. That's better than the actually matching curtains, because those are a bit too much. This is a fire hazard, but worry not. We do have a fire alarm, so it's fine. I don't want it to be too matching to everything, because then it's unrealistic again. So now the towel to clean up the stuff is hanging next to the sink. And this stuff doesn't look as incredible empty anymore. Just I don't like it being so flat and empty. We need this counter free for cooking, otherwise it's gonna be annoying. This tiny picture from cottage living could probably be really cool as a mantelpiece here. It's such an adorable motif as well. Now for some shoes. I think I'm gonna place mostly practical shoes. No high heels. Maybe phone and keys here. Now it sits on top of something. This thing is technically for kids, but I find it very suitable for this farm. I mean, we do have the fox window in the bathroom as well. And it's kind of cute. Why should only kids have cute stuff? Maybe this shouldn't be 2 windows, but 1 double window. Yeah, that does feel better. I like stuff that gives texture, especially in a room this small. Maybe here will also be just a picture I took. This wall being free means we can use it for the long tower rack. That's kind of cool. Maybe something playful, because we have added this wicker basket that is for kids. And that's fine, but if it's the only playful thing in the entire home, then it suddenly does become quite a bit out of place. And we do not want that. We want this to be cohesive. And a picture, and I think that's it for the bathroom. I'm gonna place the stuff I need right now. I need chickens. And of course I need space for gardening and farming. And just some outdoor area to relax and chill, I think. So we need to divide the space smart now. Do I want a cow or a cow and a llama? I also will place these because I want little birdies and little rabbits. We don't need birds and rabbits, but come on. I will also say that we'll need bees. Let me place some fences just so I get the lay of the land. I don't know why, but the rounded corners make it look a lot more like old cottagey to me. Like so. I will see if it's functioning. But I like that. I have to see if every animal can get everywhere fine, like this. The chickens, the cow, the llama. Now I'm just putting in some final finishing touches. I am landscaping a little bit and putting in some decorations. Some of it, or most of it, is actually from the debug catalog. And yeah, I'm just cozying up the place, making it a little bit more farm-like, putting in some flower patches for the bees to roam in, and some of my favorite mushrooms. Enjoy! Okay, here we are now. The farm is finished and ready. This is our tiny home cottage. Our home is not really much larger than the space we have created for the animals. We share equal space with the creatures that provide us with food. Hop on in, shall we? As we enter, we are basically right in the thick of it. Living space, kitchen space, everything space. Decoration-wise, since we are very limited in wall space, I opted for smaller pictures and also photographs we took ourselves from the surroundings, because I just feel like this fits the vibe of a small cottage. Now, I just did this real quickly, and with a sim that didn't have a lot of photographing skill, you could take better pictures or actually go places. It's a very small space without much room, but I don't think it feels that small, and there are a few tricks that I use to make it seem that way. For example, this window that has the windowsill that's super wide, that kind of extends the space outwards. The use of a kitchen island like this separates the kitchen from the living room, making it seem like two separate rooms, which does make it feel like we have more space than we really have. And using an angled wall here opens up the space a bit more, gives us kind of a walkway. Now here is the bathroom. The bathroom is a mix between modern and traditional styles. It is green and white and black and beige, mostly like yellows and browns. And it works pretty well because the window I used has the exact colors we used in here. Behind this door is the bedroom. The bedroom has very little space, but a few items that kind of insinuate to character and personality. For example, this person is into fitness, likes some cute stuff, and the dog is allowed in the bedroom, but is not sleeping on the bed, apparently. And again, here too, I used pictures my sim took themselves, just so it has a little bit more personality, and also because I wanted to use smaller pictures and we don't have too many that fit the style actually. Now outside is our little cottage garden for the humans right here, for the humans and the chickens, and that's basically where you can cook and eat and do some hobby stuff. And then we have the cow shed right next to it. And right next to the cow shed is the shed for our llama. And next to the llama are the bees. And is our gardening space where we can provide ourselves with produce, because I did use the simple living trait on this lot. Behind the garden is where we have our little flower patch and we can paint. I thought it was a pretty beautiful space for painting. Yeah, that's basically the entire building. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly had fun building it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I see you in the next video. Goodbye!